Hi, today I'm going to tell you about dark knees and elbows. This was a highly requested video. In this video, I will discuss what are the causes for dark knees and elbows and how we can treat it. Why do you see dark knees and elbows? This is because of thickening of the skin in this area. So there is no increase in melanin as such. Melanin is that pigment that gives our skin the dark color. But the amount of melanin is normal in these areas. It is the thickness of the skin that has increased. So when the skin increases in thickness, it gets thrown into folds and this gives it a dark color. So what are the causes for dark knees and elbows? We must understand that knees and elbows in our skin type are darker than the rest of the body. This is not a disease but a normal occurrence. But this darkness can be very prominent in certain conditions. If these areas are prone to friction, like if you have a habit of resting your elbows on a chair or on a table, because of constant friction, these areas can become darker. Or if you're wearing tight clothing like denim, which tends to rub against your knees, this also tends to make your knees darker. Psoriasis can lead to darkness. If you have a condition called psoriasis, which leads to these red scaly plaques on the elbows and knees, these can leave behind dark spots when they heal. Even eczema, which presents as dry, itchy skin, which occurs due to break in the skin barrier, this can also lead to darkness in the elbows and knees. Even acanthosis nigricans, which is a condition where the body folds become velvety in appearance and darker in color. This is because of increase in the amount of insulin in the body. Increased insulin stimulates the skin to become thicker, and when the skin is thicker, it gets thrown into folds, making these areas appear darker. So this kind of darkening can be seen in the neck area, in the underarms, between the thighs and below the breast. So how can we reduce it? First is to reduce friction. Make sure you're not resting your elbows on armchair or on a table for prolonged time, which can cause darkening. Do not try to scrub or rub the area. This is not dirt. You cannot remove it. Okay, so if you try to scrub it too much, you are just irritating the skin, and then this irritation makes the skin go thicker further. Okay, so please be very gentle with these areas and do not scrub it. Avoid tight clothing. If you are wearing tight denim for a long period of time, it can rub against your knees and worsen the darkening. So how can we treat it? You can use creams that contain urea, lactic acid, glycolic acid, which will gently exfoliate and moisturize the skin. So few recommendations are Zerina cream or Zero Clear cream. Both these contain urea and lactic acid, which gently exfoliates the skin and moisturizes the skin, thereby reducing darkness. You can also use G-Peel 12 cream, which is a plain glycolic acid cream that helps in reducing the darkness. You must use this cream regularly every day at night for 2 to 3 months in order to see results. You can also use a peeling solution in this area. The Dermaco 15% AHA and 1% BHA works well, so you can use a small amount of this peeling solution over your elbows and knees, leave it on for about 10 minutes and wash it off and use a moisturizer. You can do this once in a week. This will help in gently exfoliating the skin and reducing the darkening. Using skin lightening creams that contain kojic acid or arbutin will not help in this area because, like I said before, it is not the increase in the amount of melanin that is giving the darkness. It is because of the thickened skin. So you must use creams that are actually exfoliating and moisturizing. Things to avoid: do not rub this area or scrub during bath. Okay, if you rub or scrub this area, you're just irritating this further and it is only going to darken, so absolutely stay away from it. Do not apply any kind of baking soda or lemon on this area. It is just going to irritate the skin. Baking soda, if not mixed properly, can form clumps and this can cause deep burns on the skin. Okay, and when this burn heals, it leaves behind dark spot which takes months to get better. So do not use any kind of harsh acids or bases or soda on this area. What is one home remedy that you can do? You can mix curd with gram flour, make it into a paste and apply it over your elbows and knees. Leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes and wash it off. This will help in gentle exfoliation. Remember to always moisturize your skin after you use any such packs. So this was a short video on treatment of dark elbows and knees. Remember that it is normal to have your elbows and knees slightly darker than the rest of the body, but if it is very prominently darker and many shades darker than the rest of the body, then using the creams that I have mentioned will help in reducing it. I hope you found this video useful. If you like such skin and hair related content, you can follow me on my Instagram handle Dr. Aanchal MD. I post such skin and hair related content daily. Thank you for watching.